Get your act together. Life is short, and if you're honest with yourself, you really don't know what's gonna happen next. Today could be your last day. So how are you spending your time? We live in a capitalist society, and there are so many benefits to that. We have all this freedom. This is still the land of opportunity. You can make anything of yourself with the right dedication, discipline, and vision. However, one of the major critiques of capitalism is its focus on consumerism. Your time, your eyes, your ears, your attention is the most valuable resource for marketing companies and corporations, and they spend millions of dollars learning human psychology to suck you into their product, keep you addicted, keep you consuming. If you don't have a vision, if you don't have a purpose, a mission in your life, then most likely you're going from one short-term pleasure to the next, just to numb out that emptiness that you feel inside for not living up to your potential. The worst thing that you can experience is having the vision and the idea of what you could be, your potential in life, but then not living up to that and just numbing yourself out day in and day out. So many of us have absolutely no idea what we want to do with our lives. We don't have any meaning. Well, you're not going to find that on YouTube. You're not going to listen to a podcast and all of a sudden know what you want to do. You're not going to read a book. You're not going to find it in a movie, a TV show. You're not going to find it talking with your friends or family. The only way that you can learn and discover who you are and why you're on this planet is by having solitude, by having stillness. These answers come from within you, but so many of us don't give ourselves that time. Whenever we feel bored, whenever there's a quiet moment, we grab our phone, we start scrolling. We're always listening to music or podcasts in the car, never allowing ourselves to feel bored, and those little internal voices are stifled, are silenced, because we're surrounded in a cacophony of noise, of busyness. And so we'll never learn who we are if we're going from one activity to the next, scrolling from one app to the other, listening to one song followed up by another. We need to have more stillness, more clarity to learn who we are. So what do you do once you learn who you are? Well, then you gotta master your craft. That takes time, that takes discipline, that takes sacrifice. But how badly do you want to live the life that you're meant to live? How badly do you want it? That will determine what you're willing to sacrifice. Right? Your time, your attention, your energy, you will never get it back. Once it's gone forever. So get your act together, discover who you are, and then master your craft and become who you were meant to be. There's so much distraction, so many options, so many things that you can sink your time in, numb yourself out, and forget about your problems and that emptiness you feel inside. I really don't think that there's any better way to live your life than discovering who you are through endlessly challenging yourself, pushing the limits, and then spending time mastering your craft, reading the right books, listening to the podcasts that will help you get to that level of mastery, but then letting go, allowing that silence, that stillness to let those internal voices of creativity, that clarity to come up and be your internal guidance, your compass to live the life that you were meant to live. So stop with all the bullshit and get your act together. Yeah.